was actually pleasantly surprised with the 250th win because I actually didn't even know that I was coming up on it. And so actually after that game, it was a surprise when it happened to me. Obviously the presentation they made, that was a surprise because my staff knows I would have never allowed it. But you know, to obviously be able to celebrate it with our fans was extremely special, and all those wins are all the people that have helped allow this program to be extremely successful, and just, you know, all the hard work that goes into each and every game, and comes down to the players. You know, the players are the ones that help you, you know, win basketball games.
My name is Ayoyefua. I'm Yemi's sister, and I'm here to visit my sister for 8 days.
My sister's name is Ayola Oyefua, and she came to America to visit me for a week, which was the best.
Back home, she was alright. Like because she's my sister, I didn't really think much, kind of thing. But when she came over here, she's improved a lot. Like I've seen a game on a bit of a game on the internet, and she was good. She improved a lot.
She's never seen me play in person. She's caught a few games online, and some games I've sent home, but she's never really seen me play, and this was the first time she's seen me play.
She should play good, I hope.
Barrett to the basket. Barrett's shot won't go, contested from behind by Hardy, and the putback is good by Yemi Oyefua. Yemi with her first two this afternoon.
So her being there really did help me play, because it made me kind of remember home and remember the easy stuff that I guess I could do. So
Oyefua with the rebound. Oyefua with the rebound. And then Yemi gets fouled in the backcourt. Oyefua with the rebound inside, and then a foul on Clemson.
For her to have her high rebounds when her sister was here, and obviously there was extra motivation then for Yemi to have her family, her sister in the stands. It had to be a special moment for the two of them.
Yemi Oyefua there on the defense.
I think Yemi has really improved this season, and I think you just see every single day, every single week with Yemi just her vast improvement in the game. And I think the exciting thing for Yemi is she still hasn't even scratched the surface. I mean, she's someone who came to basketball very late, and has done a tremendous job making up for lost time.
She works hard in practice. She's a leader, and I'm just really proud of Yemi. Yemi has worked so hard, and she's finally getting what she deserves.
Oyefua with a rebound.
I remember last year when she used to cry, and she looked at me, she goes, "E, am I doing it right, E?" And I'm like, "Yemi, you're gonna be fine." She doubted herself. She's confident now. She works hard now. I haven't seen Yemi cry all year almost, like seriously.
Yeah, last year I cried, had a few emotional breakdowns. I won't talk about that too much, but this year I just did it, and she noticed. It wasn't only the coaches who noticed. She said, "You're doing really well," and those few times where I have felt like I was gonna just snap, "You're doing great." She's like big sister. Yeah, she's the big sister I never had because I'm the oldest.
I knew that something was gonna happen. Yemi has been, she needed a break, and she got that break when her sister was there, which was awesome, and she totally deserved it because she's been working so hard, and I'm just so proud of her.
Oyefua at the free throw line, 4 of 10 for the season from the stripe, and she connects on her first.
To see them making free throws was an extra special delight, a surprise, obviously, because we haven't been a good free throw shooting team this season, but I do know that our team has been working hard on it. We practice it every single day. So, when you rep things and you work hard, it's nice to be able to see it pay off for us. And I think it also goes to show if we continue to keep practicing every single day, good things are going to happen for this team.
And good. Keep it up.
And 100% from the free throw line. That's stepping up, playing with confidence, all right? The Clemson game absolutely was a glimpse of when this team puts it all together on any given night, how dangerous we can be.
Taylor's going to fire up the three right side, and Barra connects.
And I think, for us as a young team, it's been the thing we've been battling the most is the consistency factor of, it's hard enough to play in the ACC, but then ask, 9 freshmen and sophomores to be consistent every time they step out on the court. When you don't truly grasp, what is being presented in front of you. So absolutely, I thought the Clemson game was a breakthrough game for us and a game for us to show where we can be if we continue to build on this and stay consistent in our process.
Family on 3 to clap. 1, 2, 3. Family.
Emory Wallace, Comcast, Sportsnet, Wizards vs. Knicks. My official media pass gets me in wherever I need to go, Got the internship with Comcast Sportsnet. Awesome. So right now I'm just trying to find out where I'm actually supposed to be. I'm courtside, which is pretty cool, but I'm just trying to find my Comcast friends so I can get this rolling and going. The Comcast people, I called them and they told me to come into the locker room. I guess we're just going here, right? I was like, the Wizards locker room? They were like, yeah, so I actually got to go into the Wizards locker room before the game. Got to see what it looked like, got to see some of the players in there, which was pretty cool.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Oh, Wizards-Knicks games was a huge deal for me. It's my first NBA game that I've ever been to. And I was courtside, got to experience the whole thing that most people don't experience their first NBA game. Tracy McGrady.
Just a wonderful experience, the fact that they're not just answering phones or photocopying materials, they're actually getting real live hands-on experience.
4 minutes away. I'm listening to the producer.
The trust that they have in our players to come in and they're just really preparing them for the next step if they choose to go in that field.
Hello, I'm Emory Wallace.
Chris Miller, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Wait a minute, basketball player.
Yes, sir.
How are you? Got your own camera here?
I do. It's my senior night on Sunday, so Under the Shell is following our TV show, following us around.
Hi, Mom. I'm on TV.
Under the Shell.
Yeah, Under the Shell. That's Emory Wallace.
Huge preview of life after Maryland. It's my goal. I want to be a sports broadcaster. And I think this internship is really teaching me a lot. And it's just preparing me for what's ahead. Those are the days.
You enjoy doing
yes,
the TV thing?
Definitely.
Is this your aspirations?
Yes, sir.
When you grow up?
When I grow up, that's right.
What do you want to be when you grow up? You hate when people used to ask you.
Oh yeah. So definitely want to do this though. Basically, I go a couple nights a week, maybe 1 or 2, and start off with doing behind the scenes stuff. Like I've been logging games. Got to log like some NBA games, some college games. At every computer there's a TV screen. So it's pretty cool.
All right, there's a new wizard, ladies and gentlemen. He's wearing the number 2.
They said you have to learn the behind the scenes before you can be in front of the camera. So, doing baby steps and learning, it's really, really neat to see how everything works.
We had another Turk that was an intern that
Marissa
ended
Coleman?
up going to the WNBA. She
Yes.
played for some team.
What was that team? Oh yeah, I hear about Marissa all the time. You got to live up to Marissa Coleman's expectations. I'm like, I'm trying. No, everyone loved Marissa. She did some really good stuff. I remember her last year saying she went to the Caps game. So now they're getting on me that I need to go to a hockey game because Marissa went to the hockey game. So I got to learn my hockey stuff. So definitely hear about Marissa all the time.
We've developed a great relationship with Comcast. Their doors are always open for us, and obviously as we've had student athletes come through here that are majoring in communication or want to go on in that area, they've had that opportunity. So you couldn't ask for any better experience to be able to go out into that field, and the success that Marissa had and now Emory, it's been an eye-opening experience for them, and something, you couldn't ask for a better market in our Washington, D.C. area, in terms of just the experience that they're getting that's going to help them on their resume and for their future.
Before I came to the game, I was nervous. I didn't know what to expect. Didn't know what was going to go on. Of course, I know what a basketball game's like and what a college basketball game's like, but I've never been to an NBA basketball game, especially courtside. So, it's definitely what I expected it to be and more. It's pretty awesome. Met some awesome people. Got to see some live upfront stuff and actually got to witness some stuff, firsthand up really close. So definitely awesome experience, one of the best of my life, and I'll hopefully get to continue this a lot more. So it was definitely all it was expected. Definitely all I expected it to be.
I dress like this because it's senior day, and I try to honor them, you know, one little way I can. It's something I thought about a few years ago, and people seem to like it.
You know, this day, you know, is always, you know, a special day for us as coaches. And for us, it's about our seniors. And to be able to reflect in terms of our seniors when they get ready at the 10-minute mark to walk out with their families, you know, just what they've meant to our program. Emory, you know, I mean, you talk about things that we're going to take as a team and as a program, you know, your energy, your passion, your enthusiasm, you know, for life. And you talk about, you know, somebody whose career was cut short, and, you know, not one day did I ever see Emory Wallace feel sorry for herself.
I've had 4 knee surgeries, and I'm unable to play. Came to Maryland, you know, as a freshman, had big aspirations to play and contribute to this team. Definitely was really frustrating not being able to play, but I knew, you know, I wasn't going to sit there and put my head down because I knew the team needed me, and I needed the team actually, you know, to help me. So it was my way of being positive and being loud and having fun on the bench. It was my way of sort of dealing with that I couldn't play myself. And, you know, I just always try to keep a positive mindset. I was raised, you know, my parents raised me to be positive and always, you know, do whatever I can to help others. So I just put myself, you know, as I just said, I'm going to be the bench leader. I'm going to do anything I can for this team, though I can't play. I'm just going to be a bench leader and encourage them all the way. Coach B, what can I say? She's a great, you know, role model, mentor, great coach. And I really feel like I've grown up. I mean, God, I've grown up a ton. And Coach B has been a huge part of that. So she's been almost like you know, like, this is my family. She's been like my mom, you know, a second mom in different aspects. And she's just a great coach and a great person, and you can learn a lot from her. And I hope that if I one day get into coaching, that I'll be as good a coach as her. So she's an awesome lady.
My relationship with Emory has always been extremely close, and I kind of view Emory as like a kind of a student coach. I mean, somebody who's always there, you know, on the sidelines, on the bench, just, you know, giving great support and morale to the players on this team.
Today I was in my uniform, you know, have the whole gear on, and it was awesome. I don't want to take it off. I wish I could sleep in it right now. But everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, we see your legs." I'm like, "Yeah," because normally I wear pants. So I wore my uniform for the my last home game as a senior, and just thought it was right to come out in my full Maryland gear because, you know, it's just a special day.
You know, Lori, you know, you couldn't ask for another player. I mean, to only get to spend 1 year in a Maryland uniform, and my God, like, you've put your heart and your soul into wearing this uniform.
She went up to Illinois and had an outstanding 3 years, really, particularly the first 2 years. She was all freshman team, and there was a coaching change just before her junior year. And, you know, I think if she didn't have as much passion for the game as she did, just told the coaching staff that she was going to transfer, and then she got a call from Brenda Freed.
I'm thankful that Coach B was willing to take a chance on me, and that she's really given me a fair shake, even though I only have 1 year to play for, and maybe some coaches would let's just develop the younger players. I think she's really been fair, and, you know, I know she wants it for me just as bad as I want it.
Traveling out here from Johnston, Iowa, we never thought we would be at Maryland today. Lori knows how fortunate she is to be here. She's really been pleased to come out to Maryland. It really meant a lot to her to play for Brenda and for this program. She's taken advantage of lots of opportunities in this area. She loves to take the Metro and go into DC. She's a big history buff. And she has enjoyed all the people she's worked with, the coaches here. Coaching staff has been great. The kids she plays with, everybody has accepted her, and it's really been a nice experience for Lori. And to see her be able to go out and be recognized, and how some of the fans have accepted her and embraced her, the signs that we looked around and saw today, it was very touching.
When you talk about the work ethic that you've displayed, you know, always the first one in the gym, last one to leave, you know, nobody was ever going to outwork you. And that's why you see the results of why you've been so successful up to this point in life, and why you will continue to always be successful, because of those intangibles. And when you talk about that, I mean, those are the two greatest things we can draw from both Emory and Lori is, you know, their passion for the game, their love for their teammates and for their program, and their work ethic of what they've made, you know, themselves in terms of players. Rebound! credit Florida State. I thought they were clicking on all cylinders today. I thought they really shot the ball extremely well. And you know, from our end, you know, just a difficult game, just being able to defend all the weapons that Florida State threw at us.
When you work that hard and have that much passion, you know, when you have losses like today in the last couple of games, really, and you're trying to get to the NCAA tournament, it really impacts you. And I think you can see the emotion in her.
Hey, timeout, substitution, sub.
You know, you see something you've dreamed about kind of slipping away, and it's really hard on her, and believe me, it's hard on her parents too to watch that.
Hey, good game, all right? Good game. I'm sorry we couldn't give you more, girl. All right.
I could see that she and Brenda had a couple words when she came out. Lori's a competitor. She wants to win. So it's really always hard on her when it doesn't work that way. I wish she would have had one of those fairy tale senior days that it seems like other people have, but it doesn't work that way. And she rebounds, she's resilient.
Hey, how are you guys? How are you? We're getting big, huh? Oh my God. Getting really big.
Oh, that's what Mommy needed right now is a hug. Thank you.
How did you know Mommy needed a hug? How did you know? Hey, buddy.
Maybe they can go skiing if you
It's great perspective. Anytime you go through something tough, and I mean, you kind of have to have perspective. It's just a game. This team will get better, right? It'll get better.
Everything.
You're welcome. Thank you. To see two, you know, adorable boys that all they care about is wanting to give a hug and a kiss to their mom. Okay, Mommy's got to go.
Okay.
Give me a hug. Aw, thank you. Thank you.
You know, if they could do something to make it better, obviously, to make all the pain go away, they would. That's what parents do. But, you know, I mean, life's not fair, and you got to learn to deal with it. So they just try to be there to support you and let you know they love you.
We got to be able to deliver with what we're doing. This process, like I said way back, day one, has been invigorating. Read it. You can read how they play. Way to rebound. Hey, and that's a good point. They may squeeze that with the 1-4 high, all right? So they may squeeze that. So guards, you know, look to attack that. That means if we go 2 fists and they squeeze it, that means you attack off a 2 fist. It's been all about growth and improving and in getting better. And absolutely, like I think in any process, there's going to be highs and lows. Hey, let's go back to the side with Lori on the ball. We've gone through those up and downs as a team, but I think the thing that separates this team is that they've never let themselves get down when things were low. So again, run it, let's go, execute it. They've always come back and they've been fighters and they've been competitors. And that's why I truly know within this process, you know, this year as well of what will carry on and take us into next season, this team is a bunch of fighters and they're going to work extremely hard in their off season. Way to rebound, same. We continue to keep practicing. Good things are going to happen for this team. Nice job. Good. I can't say enough about the players and the coaches and the support staff. In terms of just each and every person giving every single thing that they have each and every day. Great job. I mean, there is no team in the ACC that can beat you if you play like this. Are you kidding me? That's a tremendous job coming out, being focused, ready to play. Great job. When this season ends and that final buzzer sounds, it's really, to me, just the beginning. All the lessons that we've been taught throughout the course of this season, so many great things for this team and for this program that are really just going to take us into our off season to prepare us for next year. So I'm excited. You know, I'm excited because I know that this team is going to keep on fighting.
Definitely not the end of the story for this team. This team, you know, we're young. It's been a roller coaster ride this year. I mean, we've had our ups and downs, but I think, you know, in my mind, every game, even though we don't win, we're getting better in some aspect. And they work so hard. They're constantly working harder and harder and harder, and it's all going to come together one day.
Nice job.
As the season ends, however it ends, we're going to grow together. We're going to take it as a learning experience. And obviously we want it to to end well, but at the same time, we've had so many highs. You know, it's not always been low. So I think that as the season ends, we're just family.
And who sped up the clap, man? That was way too fast for me.